Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Crack all 80.
Throwing on their first play. Well, the pressure really got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And this is brought to a stop at that 34-yard line there. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send it out wide to Samuel. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey, pat the 60, pat the 60.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Rams first down. Gain of 22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Ready, right?
To the air, Taylor. Taken in by Norfant. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Ready, crack all 80. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the red zone on first. Escapes the pocket. Will Slime puts a bow on his play after a gain of about 6.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
They send Samuel right. On second down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
60 Eagles. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they This defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Now Milton to throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Samuel now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Bronco switch, Bronco.
Straight ahead with Williams. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Offensive line fast. Throw here, third down. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I kind of feel like we're watching a welcome to the NFL moment for this rookie quarterback. Hey, kid, yeah, the rush gets here a little bit faster at this level than it does the college game.
Rams going to punt on fourth down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the set.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Milton. On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, don't put it in harm's way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Dump-off caught by his back. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down the completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And it's caught. He's got Lamb. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Looking inside the red zone. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get 6 more on their early advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. But, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Looking to throw. Taylor. That's on target. Puka Nacua. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have it on 2nd and short. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Finds the in route complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Taylor. He's got it again. And they bring him down around the 34.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Man in motion, headed right. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well, if nothing else, that proves they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. With enough looks, eventually, one's going to connect.
And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And it stays a 2-possession game at an 11-point margin.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
That's good for a gain of 5. Dax Hill up for the stop.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Come on. Cowboys.
Milton now. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is caught by Blue. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Completed over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Ready.
Throwing now, Milton. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Finds him over the middle. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Go.
From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
He's going to throw it again. Short pass brought in. It's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. Scooped up by the Rams. And they're going to take possession of the football, but they're going to do it deep on their own side of the field. Look, you know, I'm always trying to be positive, Bart. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Got it. Ready?
So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Back. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. We'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. Wow, they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through, and that extends their lead to 14.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And Torrey Jackson now to return it. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
At 2:01, this is going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
They go play action on 1st down. That finds Adams downfield. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams make it a 1-score game before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available?
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. Milton back to throw. And screen here to Blue. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Ready up. Ready. 70 Timberwolves.
To the air on 3rd and long. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10
Okay,
at the
break.
49-yard line.
Come on.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. This one's caught. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Lamb has another one. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready?
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. They take him down as he goes out. Now let's check on this penalty. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Gotta stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up.
Here we go. Panther 60.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. This is complete to Ferguson on left. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Milton to throw. To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
18 cut. Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends and the best of them.
And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Jackson now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing, Taylor. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, this one's intercepted. It is Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Milton. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, third and long. That's him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready?
They are throwing it again. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow the lead now to 22 points. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Come on. Hey.
Adams put in motion right. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
On a quick slant, it finds Adams. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Taylor. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The 2 in a row now have slipped away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on 2nd down.
Ready?
Here's Taylor. Hits him on the out route. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route cadence combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone, so the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. Shotgun snap, they give to Blue. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning in from the 16. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it.
Ready, ready.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Out left, Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now, Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. Jackson Hill on the coverage.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get it.
Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield strike. That was Asante Samuel Jr. there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Let's go.
Throw here, 3rd down. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now taken by Los Angeles, it's 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Go. Ready.
Start to drive with blue. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Here we go. Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Milton now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to make the advantage 22.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Jackson now to return it. This makes it up to the 25. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Taylor. Fits it through the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Absolutely fires this one right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Now it's Taylor. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions, and now push them to fourth down. The Rams are set to punt. Then Evans, the one to kick it away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Play fake. It's Milton. He puts some juice on a deep throw. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Buying some time right. Taylor hit and the ball is loose. And it ends up out of bounds. A small loss on the play, but they do, importantly, keep possession. Still their football, but needed to make some progress here. This is second and long. To the air, Taylor. Into traffic, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
About set. This is third and 5.
65, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here's Taylor to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Let's go.
They're on the toss to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
Viking 18.
Second and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, Kate, it looked to me like this one, he leaves the pocket, and this is where you're out on the schoolyard, out on the playground, and you're looking for your buddy to find that connection. Unfortunately, receiver QB, they could not find the completion that time.
To the air on third and long. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Dragon 60. Here we go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, the target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go, Nat. 18, Rattler. 8.
They'll throw, third and long. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. So they make the stop, but they do it with some illegal aid. The referees say there was interference that time.
This is why it is so hard to stop these offenses. It's hard enough to cover, right, obviously, without being penalized, but then you get a little bump, you get a little push, and now you get a third down conversion via penalty.
Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Ready.
He's going to throw it again. Into the hands of Pickett. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
They've got first down from the 31.
Top 50.
Still sticking with the passing game. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Come on. Go.
Milton now. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at it. But with their effort on his behalf, I think he felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Viking.
To throw, Milton. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Aubrey puts it through. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Samuel now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Puka Nacua, the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Back now, pressure coming. Completed over the middle. And this one does not go far.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And finds Adams downfield. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44.
On the check.
We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down.
Trick the Eagles.
1st and 10.
They'll work against the blitz. Completed left side to Samuel. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Taylor. Throwing for the back of the end zone. Intercepted, but oh, wait. Officials say that he wasn't in bounds. The offense can let out a little sigh of relief. Took his shot at 6 that time, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Nakua, the receiver, in motion right. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Air it out on 3rd. Got a man. That's Nakua. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Draw play. This is Williams. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Within 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
19, Tiger, 19.
Throw here, 3rd down. He finds Adams, complete. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's Taylor. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams putting up points in a game decided. It's a Puka Nakua touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. Going quickly, but it's incomplete.
I know these special teams coaches spend all week trying to find a little weakness, and I guess they saw something on film they may have liked. But I think this serves as a reminder, if you want to get 2, try the conversion from the 2-yard line next time.
And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care.
Got it. Ready?
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Again, it's blue. It's around him. He's got space. He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
First down. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He gets the handoff. He's out the clear. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready?
Caught quick right side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys keep adding to time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Taylor now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, Taylor. Gets it through the middle. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
45-yard line.
Ready. Ref goalie.
Here's Taylor to throw. That is Cox. This is Fant working downfield. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Rams.
Ready.
Throwing it again here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Russ is cooking again. And it's going to be brought in. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams making the scoreboard look a touch better. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Check.
Hands off. He loses the football. Picked up by the Rams. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Rams get it back to within 2 possessions. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. The return starts at the 18. Good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Who gets it? This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Ready.
Third down run with Blue. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
Look at here. You don't even have to worry about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You had that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
The 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Let's go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys approaching win number 7 on the year. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Get it.
Going to the ground again on first. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on. Go.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and
5. Ready.
Going with Blue here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Pick up of 3 on the carry. That's going to bring up 4th and 2.
It's 4th down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And that keeps the lead at 12.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. But unfortunately, it just falls short.
1st and 10 from the 41. They motion the tight end over. 1st down, here's Russ. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
95.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. Wilson trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.